The woolly mammoth is an extinct species of elephant that lived during the Pleistocene epoch, around 4.8 million to 4,000 years ago. It was well adapted to living in the cold environments of the northern hemisphere, with its thick coat of fur and layers of fat. Woolly mammoths were among the largest land animals of their time, with adult males reaching heights of up to 13 feet, 4 meters, at the shoulder and weighing as much as 6 tons, 5,400 kilograms. They had long, curved tusks that could grow up to 16 feet, 5 meters, in length, which they used for fighting, digging for food, and moving snow to reach vegetation. These massive mammals were herbivores and grazed on grasses, mosses, and other vegetation. They were also able to use their tusks to clear away snow and ice to get to the vegetation below. Woolly mammoths had a relatively slow reproductive rate, with females typically giving birth to a single calf every 2 to 3 years. While the last known populations of woolly mammoths went extinct around 4,000 years ago, scientists are still studying them today. Fossils of woolly mammoths have been found in various parts of the world, including the Arctic, and researchers are using DNA analysis to learn more about these ancient animals and the genetic makeup. Additionally, there have been attempts to use this DNA to clone woolly mammoths, although this remains a controversial and technically challenging process. The extinction of woolly mammoths is thought to have been caused by a combination of factors, including climate change, hunting by humans, and disease. As the Earth's climate began to warm at the end of the last ice age, the grasslands and other habitats that woolly mammoths relied on for food and shelter began to shrink and shift northward. This, in turn, made it more difficult for the mammoths to survive, particularly as human populations began to expand and compete with them for resources. Despite their extinction, woolly mammoths continue to capture our imagination and inspire scientific research. In recent years, there have been several high-profile efforts to clone woolly mammoths using genetic material recovered from well-preserved mammoth carcasses. While these efforts have not yet been successful, they have sparked renewed interest in these ancient animals and what they can teach us about the history of life on Earth. In addition to cloning, researchers are also exploring other ways to learn more about woolly mammoths and their biology. For example, scientists have used isotope analysis to study the diet and movement patterns of mammoths, while others have analyzed the DNA of ancient mammoths to learn about the genetic diversity and evolutionary history. In addition to scientific research, woolly mammoths have also had a significant cultural impact on human societies throughout history. For example, ancient people who lived alongside mammoths in places like Europe and North America often depicted these animals in their art, using materials like ivory and bone to create intricate carvings and sculptures. Overall, the woolly mammoth remains one of the most iconic and fascinating animals to have ever lived, and its legacy continues to shape our understanding of the natural world and our place in it.